what is the culture of the company, how the company works. As we know, culture means how the people behave with each other, and also how the company people around us behave with everyone. So that is again called culture of the company. How to be valuable asset for the company. So you should be the asset of the company. You should not be a liability of the company. Because thing is, see, everyone in the company looks you as an asset. It must be like that, or you should not be a liability for the company. Because when it creates a liability, that company or company management thinks that you are just not performing as per the task and targets of the company. That's where company comes to know that you are the liability of the company, you are not the asset. Can you understand the asset and liability? Because these are just accounting words, but also that is the thing differentiated. You must understand that. So that is the thing. So these are the things which you need to understand before we start our career. Because in our career, just we started. I know I also started the career when I graduated from my school, but from college. But after that, happened is that we do not understand how to actually approach the game of employability and company culture and company performances and everything. Then at that time we just get into the rush of how we can just produce the result and like that, and we don't understand what to do. So that is like very bad situation. Because we are in the hurry, and we are having the pressure, like we are graduated and we have to earn because of some liabilities we are having in our family and like that. So that is again the thing. So before that we have to understand what are the expectations of each and every company. So we will discuss about what are the behind the scenes, means what behind the scenes of each company, how businesses actually works. Also the information is so valuable, because see, these are the informations available from my own experiences, and along with that I have learned how to actually behave in the company and get promoted. That is also again a science as we are learning today. So that is again important. We have to understand. See, people what they think, just we graduated from our college or from our any university and just they go into the job, and after that they get so many challenges in their jobs. So at that time they actually didn't know how to handle the situations, because situations are very different situations, because we never come to know about these situations. These situations come very random to us and we cannot handle it, and then we humble and we get very distracted from that situation, and we are again that thing is very we cannot handle, and just we go with the flow and we just find out anything randomly. So that is a bad situation to be in. So because of that we have to understand what actually the science of even promotion. See, each and every company is having, see, getting job is a first thing. That is a first thing. Only means cracking exam is like one thing, like that it is. So getting job is a one thing. But after that, most important part is how to retain in the job, right? How to retain in the job is the first. And second is how to get the promotion in the job. We need promotions, no? Because we want to be in the company for long time, or we need money for the long time, right? So that is why it is important to understand these skills. See, attitude, skills, knowledge, needs of the company, wants of the company. These are the things. See, in the first day I have told you about the ask system. What is attitude, what is skills, and what is the knowledge. Attitude is the way you think, you feel and behave. Attitude is the most important thing when you get into any job. Because as we know, we are living in the family, society, wherever we are in the college, At that time also we are like judged by the attitude how we behave. So that is the most and prime important thing when it comes to job also. So we need to first understand what attitude, what thought process we are having. What are the belief systems we are having? Because so many times we are coming from different families, different situations, different society barriers, and that time we didn't know that the family system is again a big we can say thought provoking system. Because from where you are coming from, which thought you are actually you are coming, that is the again main important thing for that, right? Because your belief system again the matters the most. Because if you are believing money cannot be grown on like trees, whatever the system you have actually in your head. Because the belief system again matters in job also. If you are thinking this money cannot be like earn so much money, then that is again your barrier of you can say thought barrier. So attitude, the way you think, you feel and behave. After that, the skills. Skill part is again very important part. Because skill, as you know, that I have told you, ability to work done. Means whatever your job is given by the company, or whatever the job you are doing in your career, so that is the skill actually. Means knowledge, I have told that day also what is the difference between the knowledge and the skill. Knowledge is just the information. See, I know how to, that day also I given the example, like if I know how to, knowledge is there, I know how to swim, or how to actually run the cycle. But I didn't know how to actually ride that cycle. So that is the difference, right? So knowledge is not enough, but important is how the skill part, how to do that job. Knowledge is no, I know I know many things in the world, but I didn't know how to actually do that. So that is the important thing. So skills, knowledge is okay, but after that skill is important. So this is the actually we are here to actually generate the skill part. You are all having knowledge, you are actually studying that knowledge in your regular classes, in your regular bachelor degree, you know all that. But this is the course that defines the skill part, and that is important to understand. So after that, needs of the company. What are the expectations and needs of the company? Expectations are different part, but needs means what? Means, see what that company exactly is approaching, what exactly that company is needing, what are the exact requirements of that role. Whatever job you are applying, or whatever job you are applying for, so that job needs to be understandable. Like needs of the company, what is expected from you. See, if they are getting requirement for a job of like marketing role or sales role, or any in your case maybe software development or anything, so that role should be understand. So needs of the company. And wants, what are the wants? Wants means my desires as a candidate, what I want actually. Wants, what are the expectations of from my side to the company, like where I want to work, in which city, I mean which city. I want to work in Nanded, or I want to work in Pune, or I want to work in Mumbai or Bangalore, Delhi, wherever. Wherever you want, that situation or that location is again the want thing. See, company needs that job to be suppose in Bangalore, but you don't want to go to Bangalore. You want that job in Pune. So that is the want side. Also, that is again important thing. I want the job of this specific role. I don't want the job of this role. So that is again the different wants of the candidate. So that needs to be again defined by your side also, because you should be focused on what. See, if you are telling also I am ready to go anywhere in the world or anywhere in India to get the job, if that mindset is, then it is okay. But you are specific about like I want to work in only Nanded, I want to work only in Pune, I want to in Mumbai, like that. So that is called the wants of the like candidate, right? So this is the chart. Just we have to understand what is the skills, knowledge, and beyond that. See, there are things like we are judged by our behaviors, right? Wherever we go, if we behave in some manner, so people judge it by the manner we behave. That is the like exterior part we are judged by. But they don't know what thought process you are carrying, right? They don't know. So that is again skill knowledge is the part which is known to the employer or which is known to anyone in front of you. That is the skills and knowledge part. Again, how to do the job and knowledge. If I'm asking the questions in the interview to you, then you are actually giving the answers in some specific way. I can understand that you are having this knowledge, you are having this skill, whatever. But I don't know about what is your self-image, how you look yourself. That is a very, very important part. How you look yourself. That is self-image. If you are looking yourself as no, I am very not confident, I am not having so much knowledge, I cannot speak in a good way, or whatever. That self-image is very important, because in the first place, when you are starting any career, how you see yourself is the prime thing, because self-image matters. Because before seeing anybody other, you see yourself as a very good person or bad person or very confident person or very whatever. That is the self-image. So that is the below line why it is shown, because that is the below water line, because it is hidden part. I don't know how you see yourself. Everybody knows himself or herself as their own personality. I don't know that. Right? So that is the thing. Second is trait. Trait means what? How you actually, your self beliefs, traits. So that is the thing. What motivation is what are there that motivates you. That is again the important part to understand. So that is the self-belief or thought process what you are carrying right from your childhood to till date. Have you actually gone through some personality development programs or not? I don't know. So that is again the motive part. See why I am telling all these in this class, because those are the very, very important certain part that you don't know, because these are the parts which are carrying in the back of your mind, because you don't know how you are behaving in a certain way, but why you are behaving that you don't know, because you very naturally you are behaving that, but behind that some thought is there, right? So that thought should be changed. See, we are all the students of computer, and we know if the software is somewhere, and the software, if we have to change the hardware or some part of display part of any computer, so we have to change the software, and software you know all. So that is the software part. What I am showing you, the self-image, trait, motive, that all are the software part. They have actually been set in your system, in your brain, or in your system, or in your emotions. So that is the important part, self-image, trait and motive. And that is again important when you are going for any job, any application, any company. So again, that is we have to understand. So even companies, when they call you, when they only judge not only on skill and knowledge, but these days The even multinational companies like Google, Facebook, or any companies like Amazon, they are all judging you on the part of like self-image, trait, and motives also. They are asking that those questions. So you only not questions. They are actually taking some exams for judging those activities. Because if you are not having your self-image in a right way, then they will tell that you are not good, you are not fit for the job. So that is the case. Because see, everyone is having his own self-image, and if that self-image is not right, if that self-image is not correct, then that company or that company management will come to know that this candidate is okay, his knowledge is good, but he is not fit for the role or the culture of the company. Here comes the culture again. I am actually focusing on that part in the coming slides, because culture of the company again it matters the most. Because as I told you, situation when you can just have a job very good way, but if you cannot sustain that job, then that is again a very bad situation to be in if you are not sustaining. And for sustenance, culture is important. So we will understand. See, first steps of hiring the right people. What actually companies are looking for, right? What actually I am telling this in the perspective of company, right? So how companies are getting you as a candidate. So what are the criteria? Those criteria we are understanding here, right? First, role task. It's very important. What role you are going to do in that job, in that company. So that is the first. Because anything, see, if you are not having that knowledge or skill of any role, then you are not eligible at the first place, right? Then that is the first thing, step-by-step list of activities, role tasks. So the company first what it do? See, it actually doing the list of what are the activities you are going to do when you are actually coming to my job. So that if you are doing a software development part, if you are doing a coding part, if you are doing anything, so that role needs to be listed out. What are the activities you are going to do when you are hired, right? So that is the first part. At the company place, I am telling you, on the company perspective. Second is complete competence attributes list. As we discussed in the last slide, attitude, self-image, traits, motives, skills, knowledge, all these are attributes of your personality. So these are again very important. After that, sourcing strategies. See, companies are today's day and age are very smart and they are sourcing from very different we can say reference. First is employee reference. If a company is running in, suppose in Nanded or in some Pune or in Mumbai, so at first part they are asking their own employees to get the candidate, referral candidate. So that may be a very cheap, or cheap means a very less expensive source of getting the candidate. So first is employee reference. Second is recruitment consultants. There are so many recruitment consultants operating even from Nanded or from Pune, Mumbai, all these big cities also. They are actually there. So you can approach the recruitment consultants also. Third is job portals. As you know, there are so many job portals these days. So you can actually contact those job portals also. That is the third thing. Social media campaigns. As you know, LinkedIn is the main and prime portal for this job reference. Even many people are posting their jobs on day-to-day basis on LinkedIn. If you are active on LinkedIn, I am actually going into details about the LinkedIn part, because LinkedIn is the very prime important platform to get you as an hiring. So you must be on LinkedIn. Your profile should be very good. Your profile should be very enriching to get the attention of the employer. So that is the social media part. Again, the campus recruitment. You must be knowing that some companies even come to your college and they recruit you, because some companies are interested in the campus interview. So that is also one part. Again, train to hire. That is again the big companies like Google and all. They are first selection, doing the selection part, and after that they giving the training, and after that they are selecting. So that is also one thing. So after that, the last part is screening, selection, screening and selection. See how the companies are actually making the selection and screening. That is very important to understand here. So first is observations during interview. See, when the panel comes and they ask the questions to you, and they are actually all observing your activities, how you are talking, how you are behaving, how are your communication skills, how you are actually answering the questions, and all things they are observing in the interview. So observations during the interview, that is the first and foremost important part. After that, asking indirect questions for evaluating the attitude attributes. See, again it is important. So many times people see that they are before going to any attend interview, they are going randomly. They are downloading the standard information from Google or ChatGPT, and they are just mugging up, and they are when they ask, I will actually explain all the things like that. So it is not the case, because nowadays companies also are smart, because they know, because if I am asking a question like will you do this job better, then that candidate simply says yes, I will do that. This is not the way to ask questions even on the side of interviewer. That company side, you should not ask like that. The questions should be asked in a very different way. Asking the indirect questions. Indirect questions means what? See, if I am giving a situation, I am an interviewer here, and I am giving a situations to you. Situations, a live situations, or real life situations, or real company situations. If you are in this situation, then what you will do? Like that, a situation I will give to you. Then you have to react on this situation. You have to give the answer on this. React means you have to give the answer. You have to think, if it happened in the real life, or it happened in the real company situation, so what will be my response? So that type of questions they are asking nowadays, because companies also want the right candidate, right fit. Important is right fit. I will tell more about the right fit. Right fit is a very actually vast thing. It is not just it is a word, but it is having a very deep sense. So that I am actually going to tell you what is called the right fit. So companies are actually searching for the right candidate, because see what I am understand for companies also. If I am actually recruiting some candidate, then I am actually spending my money, spending my time, spending my resources, each and everything. So I have to be very very careful while selecting the people. If I am selecting one person, one fellow member, and I am recruiting him, so I am actually spending my money, my time, and everything, even his salary also. So if that candidate or that hire is wrong, then that there is again problem. See, if that hire is wrong, then first place that that person should not be in the company again. So again the problem comes. If the wrong person comes in the company, then what happens? So company gets यार ये अच्छा नहीं है, why he has been hired here, like that. So company का भी management बोलेगा, company situation, company का management will ask them how you have hired him, like that. क्योंकि क्या है ना, every time they have to be very careful while the selection of the candidate. So these are the situations. So why companies are very nowadays very careful, because they want the right candidate, right culture, right attitude person. Not only, see, I am saying you, because whatever the job you are doing, the traditional education or this college education only depending on the regular part, like whatever only the skill knowledge you are having, that is one. But beyond that, your behavior also matters in that company, because only doing job is not sufficient in that company. See how you are behaving with your colleagues, that is an important one. If you are not behaving, if you are behaving very rudely, what you are doing like that, and you are not behaving very good with your seniors, or you are not behaving with etiquettes in the company meetings, so what will be the situation? Can you imagine? So that is also the important part when it comes to selection. It's not only if you are thinking only, see, I know this thing, I know big things, I know I am having good knowledge, I am having good skills. Okay, that is okay. But beyond that, the values, the principles, the values which you are carrying, I think you understand the meaning of values. So the values are very important. The belief system what you are carrying again are very, very important, because as I said, along with your work, when you are behaving with the company, with your behaving colleagues, with your seniors, juniors, whatever. So that is again the part of culture of the company, because nowadays culture of the company matters the most, because whenever the people are leaving jobs, means many times it happens that people are leaving job, they are getting in one company, after that they are leaving for a second company. Why they are leaving? Can you imagine why they are leaving? Many people say no, because of some career growth or some money part, but I don't think so, because see, situation is that in each company, in the IT companies, there is a large method of from one company they are shifting to next company in a period of 2 years, 3 years. They are not getting a very used to with the regular company. Why? Because they are not very comfortable with their bosses. Right? This is important. It has been, I am not telling on my side, just this is not an experience, it is a survey, it is done. You can search on Google, what is the part. 80 to 90%, 80% people are not satisfied with their current job. Why? Why they are not satisfied with it? They are getting job, they are getting good salary also, but they are not satisfied with their job because they are having some issues. They are having some personal issues. See, it is very important, if you are not aligned with the culture of the company, if you are not aligned with the your bosses or your colleagues or your anything environment of the company, you are not going to sustain long term that company. You may be thinking I will continue in that company, but it is very difficult, because and that is why, that is the situation actually happened in many companies, and this is the world scenario I am telling, not in India, in the world, in US, in USA, in America, in every part of the world, it is happening. In UK also it is happening. So the situations are there in the whole world, these are happening, and that I am telling you, and this survey has been done. Because people are going to job, they are coming evening and they are getting salaries, okay, but again they are not satisfied because of their own, then they are not satisfied with the work or with the environment of the company, with the bosses of the company, and they are Then they thought, no, 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 I'm not getting with that fellow bosses, so I'm going to leave that job. And they are covering with the situation, no, no, I'm going to that next company for my career progression. It is not. So that is why it is important. The culture of the company also important. Whatever the culture you are like fitting in, so that you have to study what culture I will fit in that company. So if that company is culture is like that, see every company in the world or in the planet Earth is very much different and it is having its own culture. That culture also should be like very is driven by the owner of the company. Who is the owner of the company or who is the management of the company? That culture translates in the like below line leadership. So that is again the very important part. How the culture of the company is like building. So that you should understand. So each and every company is having different culture, and if how you should actually know before that culture, again that is a part. If I am actually getting in some companies like call and I have been selected for that company, but before that, before even interview, I must say actually I am coming to that point also. Before going to even interview also, you must check what is the culture of the company. Because if I am not fitting in that company for the just sake of the money or sake of the job, I should not go for that company. That is my actually prime advice, because that is advice, not advice, because that is the situation, that is the thing. You should not do it. Why I am telling you? So these are some things, observations in interview, asking indirect questions, tasks and assignments for evaluating the skills. After means even in interview, they will give some tasks, they will ask some assignments. They will say we will give some written assignments to complete it. Okay, so that way also they are asking for evaluating your skills. After that, test examination for evaluating your knowledge. Knowledge is okay. If they are giving some written question paper or something like that, or online question paper or whatever. So that is for again getting to know about the knowledge. And lastly, psychometric assessments. That is for senior like fellow members. These are the some psychometric assessments, because they want to know how the fellow member is actually operating, from what background he is coming, what is his thought process, what is his belief system, and all that. Right? So this is the most important thing to understand. So again, I will come to the next slide. This is a very important slide again. So this is the fellow called Ajil Roy. So this is a real life example. He is Ajil Roy and he is having some passion, profession, vocation and mission. See, you must be knowing about the concept of like Ikigai. How many of you know the concept of Ikigai? Ikigai is a Japanese concept, right? Very good. Ikigai is a Japanese concept. Japanese concept, what they say, see, we must be aligned with who we are as a person. Who we are as a person is what? See, as I have told you, see, from your childhood to coming to till this day, whatever your thought process, belief systems, what are actually the driving forces, what are the actually driving thoughts. So these are again very important, and that is like passion, profession, mission, and like vocation. What is your passion actually? Passion is, see, what are actually you are really interested to do. Because see, many times happens that we come here to the college or we take degree because what happened now? See, my father has told, my mother has told. No, if they are not, then somebody in your family has told, no, your girl should attend computer classes, because these days they are very like good jobs and good salaries they are giving. and that is why you should send your girl or boy to some good college, and that is why your admission taken here. So is that situation, because see, important is that decision is taken by yourself or somebody else. So that is important, because if you are here because of some if you are not interested in to study the computer science, and you are just attending the class for the sake of some, my father has said, my mother has actually told me, and because of that I came here, I am not interested in this study, or like that. Some people are like that also. So why it is happening? You are aligned, you are not aligned with who you are. Means you are not interested to do the this course. So that is again the very important thing to be considered, because that is called the passion. If you are not interested in the current is whatever you are doing, then you will not grow. Important is you will actually give the exams, you will get good marks also, you will get the degree, you will pass out from the college, you will do all things. But thing is, when it comes to the real life situation, or when it comes to the real life job, you will not thrive. You understand the meaning of thrive. So that is the thing. Because if you are not aligned with the person who you are, means if I am not interested in getting this computer screen, and I am interested in getting some other businesses or other jobs like that, so then that passion is not. See, this Ajil Ra is having the passion what he loves to do. What is passion? I must love to do. See, he is actually is willing. His passion is mentoring juniors, new product innovation, gaining related knowledge, sitting in solitude, and swimming are the interest areas, passion areas. But what he is good at? See, if I am loving to do some things, but I cannot do. See, I love to travel. Suppose I love to travel, but even I love to suppose swim, but it doesn't any. But I don't know how to swim. I love swimming, but I don't know how to swim. So I am not good at what I am actually loving. Right? There is a controversy. Are you getting it? So that is important. So what are you good at? If I am okay, I love mentoring juniors, but I don't want to speak, or I don't love to speak, or don't know how to speak, then there is mismatch. There is mismatch between what I love to do and what I am good at. I am not good at that, right? That means I am not having that skill to do deliver that thing. I love to do that, but I am not having the skill to do that. So the situation is here. What are you good at? He is good at inspiring communicator, mentoring results, C++ programming, enabled technology, innovation, team management. He is good at all these. Means he is having those skills, right? He is loving to do that, but he is having good at in these. So what is the common between these two? Right? What is the common between these two? See, innovation is common. I think mentoring is common. So again, the profession is things you can be paid for. Again, the thing, I am good at whatever I am doing, but is I getting any salary, or is I getting any pay for that skill or not? Again, that see, it is somewhat difficult, but you need to understand this, because we have to understand, because this part is, as I said, this is the ikigai, means your passion, profession, vocation, and your mission should be aligned. And if those are aligned, then you will be like getting a very right job, and you will be like the person who you are real. This it can be paid giving lectures or classes, writing books, publications, C++ technology, managing technical people, and blueprint product ideas. He is paid for that. So what is the common again? What is the common again in the three and his mission also? So he is a subject matter expert. Actually, what world needs is दुनिया को क्या चाहिए. So I am good at something else, but people did not need it. दुनिया को नहीं चाहिए. Then it is actually it's no use. So subject matter expert, result. So what people actually, what world needs? Result creators, problem solving products, and people managers. So these are the what the world needs. So these all should be matched, and that is called passion, profession, vocation, and mission. So what is the common in that? So that you should be like, this is the exercise you should be when you are alone and you are thinking, so what I am good at actually, what can I really do, what is my real talent? Because I will share a story also of it. Because see, it is important to understand what we are good at. See, every fellow on the earth, or every member, we are here to actually, we are all different. We are different from each other. Even our brothers and sisters are not the same. Because your thought process must be very different. Because one brother must be having some different mindset. If I am having some sister, so her procedure means her thought process must be very different. So it is not like that. So I am very alike my sister and brother. It is not like that. So every person is very unique here in the world, and he must understand his own talents. See, these are the institutions, these are the colleges, these are the universities. That is okay, because I have taken admission to come to this BCS class or BCA class. I am here, but are you what you are actually good at? What is the real passion? What actually the thing that drives you? When you actually the thing actually I love to do. These are the things you have to understand first. So if you are not understanding that, then you are so my papa has told me to come here, so that's why I came. My mother has told me come here, so I came. So that is not the thing. So that must be the real your call. You must say that no, I am very interested in computer engineering. I actually love to create softwares. I love to actually sit before the laptops and create some very crazy things. If you are like that person, then you are at the right place, right? If you are not that, so you must be, you can do anything. So many people are graduate from mechanical engineering and they are doing some software job. Many people I have seen, even my seniors also, they have done BTech, even MBA, and after that doing LLB. They are lawyers. What is that? So must be, that is why I am telling. So that should be your passion, profession, what you love to do. Because why I am telling, if you want to grow in your life, if you want to be number one or not number one, if you want to be very good at whatever you are doing, that should be your original thought process. That should be your talent, original talent. Because God has given each and everyone something very special, has given it, but we don't know. Some people don't know very early in the stage. Some people know at the 30-40 age of their career. Or some people even don't know till they did. Right? So that is the thing. So if I am knowing that what is my real talent, what I am here in the world for, इस दुनिया में मुझे भगवान ने किस लिए भेजा? Why? That should be understood. That is the real and very important question we should ask each and every day. Why? Because what great thing I have to do. Everybody has his own purpose in life, but why? Even his talent in his life, but why I am here, that must be you are the own fellow, you have to judge yourself, you have to actually recheck and re-examine yourself that why I am here, what is my talent, why I am actually, what is that thing that is here, that is passion also, that can be paid also, I can get money from that also, and I am good to do that thing also. So these four things should be matched, and that is the real thing we should actually understand. So I'm actually going some like above 33,000 feet of the this college or university, because life is like that. We must having some mission or vision that way, because we should not think very little way. If we think that way only, then we will understand from the, like if you go in the plane and you from the 33,000 above you see the earth, then you come to know that they are छोटे छोटे ऐसे यार बहुत छोटे दिख रहे हैं ये कॉलेज और ये दुनिया. So like that you should feel. So that way I'm telling. So this is again very important to understand the passion, profession, vocation, mission. What is your real talent? You should get it, because it is the not exercise. You will not know like कोई ऊपर से आएगा और एकदम से आपको पता चलेगा ये मेरा पसंद है, ऐसा नहीं होता. So it has to be, you have to work on yourself. कि actually मेरे अंदर में क्या exactly talent है? What is the real talent I am having? So that talent you should be like exploring yourself. So that is the exercise, very important exercise you should be doing that. So discover your wants. Again, what I told you is again very like important to understand the wants. Means geography. Wants means your expectations from the company. I have told you what are the expectations of the company, but now what are the expectations from your side to the company? Like if you say geography, large city preferred, आप large city prefer करते हैं काम करने के लिए, और you prefer commute 15 minutes less, और 4 sessions climate. उसकी big city आप prefer if you are preferring national footprint, major airline hub. So is that your like selection of geography, or you want to work tier 2, tier 3 city, or you want to go for an like a big city, like metro city? Second thing again, interest means the industry interest. Is in which industry actually you want to work, like software company or hardware company or anything like related to your like actually skills. So that interest should be here. The third thing, like responsibilities. Figure out that what responsibilities you want to actually attend and you want to get the responsibilities. I want to work as, here it is written, I want to work as a vice president of the company. But in the initial stage, you want to like I am willing to work, I am willing to take the responsibility as a team leader or as an like software developer. Whatever the like responsibilities you want to take, those responsibilities you want to do. You can list out here. So these are the first three things: geography, interest, responsibility. Now after that, what are actually your strengths? Okay, I want to take that responsibility, that is fine. But if I am having that strength or not, okay, I want to be a manager, okay, but are you capable to handle that situation and handle that responsibility as a manager? So that strength are you having? Organized, complex, see my strengths. So here write down your own strengths, because you know yourself. See, instead of me judging, so you know yourself more than me. So that is why you should write your strengths. So if my strength is like organized, complex to simple. So there are problems, very complex problems in the world or in the even suppose computer software or like that. So I will make it very simple. If that is my strength, then I should take it and write it here. If second my strength is brand building, technology and process integration. If that is my strength, then you should write here, because that is your strength. Where and you should also speak about that. If the interviewer asks, sir, that is my strength. If your job is matching that, then this is a win. If not that, then this is a not win. You should not go for that job. Because of sake of money only, if I am getting a job, no, so that is not the case. You should not go for that job. because you will not, then again, I have told you, you will not sustain there, you will not retain there in the company, and you will be like not, you will be mismatched to that job. So that is why, if technology and process integration is my strength, I should write sales business development. Sales and business development is my strength. Then you should write there. So these are some like discovery of wants and discovery of myself. Now conditions, like I am actually willing to work where I am willing to work. That should be your very clarity in your thoughts. I am willing to work in a very enthusiastic environment. The company which is giving very enthusiastic environment, very good environment, I am willing to actually work in that company. I am willing to report to suppose CEO or anyone. So that clarity and conditions you should actually be clear in your mind. See, and because many people go in that company is giving me job, I will go. So again, that is the thing where if you are not the right fit or right match to the culture of the company, you will not sustain in that company, and the problem again arises there. So people again, what type of people should be around you? You feel that in this type of people I will like. See, people many times we know in the company culture. I know for sure that there is lots and lots of even politics also going on. If we are going in the first place in the company, then it starts from there. So that new employee can see, we will see how she will or he will perform. Like that, politics is there. And wherever there are like some 4, 5 or some 10, 50 people coming, there is some situation happens that there is politics happens. Politics means, see, if I want to, so many times people see that if you are a very good performer, you are very talented, you are very skillful, even beyond that also, people are not able to grow in their career. It also happens. Why? Because we don't know the other thing. Like we know the skill, we know our job, but if we are not knowing how to actually approach with seniors, how to actually report what is expected from your senior or what is expected from the manager, if you are not doing that, then he will think that she is doing a good job, but if she is not reporting me in a good way, then again the relation will not be like good. And the jobs in the market or in the job are very important with the relation of your senior. See, many, just I was telling, 80% of the job are like that only. So that is the reason, that's the first reason why people are leaving the jobs. That is the first reason. Not having good relationship with your reporting manager. That is the most important problem in the real world. So people are should be like clarity result driven. People should be like very clear in their results and their clarity in their vision, in their work. So that type of I want people to be around. After that, values. Values means what? Differentiated platform for A players. If you are doing a very great job, you are doing a very good job, you should be appreciated, right? That should be the company culture. If here some 10 employees are there, see, in every company there is saying A player, B player, and C player. Means what? A player means he is doing a very good job, whatever he has been given, the task, the targets, what has been given, he is doing a good job. So that is a A player. B player means okay, he is good, but not so much good, like he is 60-70% if you are talking in the marks scenario. And the C player is again 35% fellow. Like that. So this is the in every company it is A player, B player, and C player. So that is the value system. Again, that is important. So these are some wants. Are you getting? आपको समझ रहा है मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ? समझ में आ रहा है क्या? कुछ प्रॉब्लम है? कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो पूछो आप. See? So these are again just I think last slide. हाँ, enthusiastic environment, differentiated platform, sense of ownership. I want to work in a small, medium enterprise or family business. Where you want to work, that should be very clear in your mind, and you should be very clear about this thing. Again, after that, building a team, project-based work, cross-functional work. So these are some expectations from your side. Whatever are your wants, that you should write and be clear, because if something is the thing which is not comfortable with you, then you will again fizzle out and you will not do a good job. So that is why expectations are again important. So this is called the right fit. Find the right fit in the job, or finding the right fit for your job also. This is called red diamond job. What is red diamond? So there are like various diamonds in the world, like blue diamond, even white diamond. There are so many diamonds. If you are going to Google and you are searching them, what is the red diamond? You can search. Even red diamond is the most valuable and actually diamond, most valuable. And you should be most valuable asset to the company, and that is why it is taken the example for that. Because you must, as initially I have actually told you, you should not be like a liability for the company. You should be asset. They should be looking at you that this person, if this person goes or this person leaves, then there will be losses to our company. So we should be like very great asset to the company. So that when it happens, if you are the right fit. So we have seen the needs, like new emergencies and existing difficulties to be solved. Needs that is to be there. So new emergencies and existing difficulties of the company we should solve. These are some needs of the company. We should solve the needs. Speak means whatever your skills, talents, education, experience you are having, that should be your speak. And the wants means what are the expectations from your side. If that all matches, then that is called the right fit for the job. If you are saying no, I am having the like call, but the job is in Bangalore, but I want to work in Pune, then there is this wants doesn't match with your skill. If you are having a skill of software development and the call is for some selling sales job, then you are this part, your skill part is not matching. If the company is having some other requirements, suppose they are having some marketing fellow, they need marketing fellow, and you are applying for the job. So that, but you are a software developer, and they are needing marketing job. So the needs of the company does not match, right? So this is why it is called the right fit for the job, finding the right fit. So after that, next is the same thing I think. Needs. This is a hard data research. This is soft data research. This is what I will show you. This hard data research means what? Soft data research means what? And this is a benchmark for standard. See, hard data and soft data. This is again a very interesting thing. Because whatever before we are applying for any company, first you have to list down the companies where you want to work. Where you want to work. See, suppose you are having some interest or knowledge and skill in a specific part, and you know those companies. You go on the Google site and you search out what are the companies. Suppose there are 20 companies, or suppose there are 50 companies. You find out 50 companies are there. So these are the 50 companies where my skill can be used for these companies. These are the 50 companies. Okay, very great, no problem. That is, and again, what is that? Hard research. Means I have done the job. Like I have researched 50 companies are there where I can apply, where I can fit for job. My skills, my knowledge is there for these companies. So that is the thing, the first part, right? But after that, what is soft research? See, even in hard research, you can do what are the financial situations of the company. So many times it happens that companies they hire the people. Even nowadays, the startups are there are so many startups are coming. But happening is that these startups are not established. They are like shaky. Means those are not having their financial situation in a very good condition, because they have just started like 2-3 years or 4 years, and they are not selling good, and they are not getting good amount of revenues to their bank account. So these companies are not good in their financial situations. So you should be like researching that part also, and that is comes under hard research. Because every time we actually go in the like rush, and we see that no, that company is like giving me good opportunity and I should go, like that we are doing. And if you are not like matching that job, then there is a problem. So before that, you should get the research done of whatever the hard research, like financial situation, any legal thing is happened against that company, any fraud actually company has done, or the management of the company, how the management, who is the owner or who is the founder of that company, and what is his actually the values he is pursuing. Because these all data is now available on social media. If you are researching, if you are going on the LinkedIn this thing, and you are searching for that founder's name and company's name, so many information is actually coming. So that data you should be actually researching before going to that, because many times it happens even we apply for company, we are recruited there, and after that we find that this company is fraud company, not good company. Then we have to like many times it is happening nowadays. So we have to research that thing also. That all data is not hard data, and soft data is again the thing where you should understand the culture of the company, values of the company. That is again very important, because that data you should be understanding again from various resources. Like many times you can call these fellows or some means reception or some PA of boss. So these people, how they are interacting with, that is again very important, and we have to research that part also, because company culture again that matters the most when it comes to the employment. So company culture, that these data are actually, this is hard data, as I told you: financial analysis, industry analysis, credit rating, market analysis, competitor analysis. This is hard data research. Actually financial is it's actually liquidity ratios. These are actually some accounting terms, but liquidity, activity, solvency is profitability, if the company is profitable or not. Industry analysis means what are the main focus area of your company. Like is the software development is their focus, or they just are a real estate company and they have started some like software company like that. Some people are doing like that also. So they are real estate company, they are doing very great job, they are earning very good amount of money. So they have a lot of money. So they like create a very second company, and they tell that we are now software company. So if that company is like that only, or that is the real hardcore software company. So that you should do actually research on that. So that is industry analysis. Third is credit rating analysis, payment history, bank profile, risk profile, account details, personal details, contact details. All these data should be like in your list. Whatever the 50 companies I am telling you about, every company you should research on this. Actually this is a homework. This is a very very important, because if you are finding the right fit and right job, I will tell you, I guarantee you, if you are following all these processes, you will get a very good job. That is my guarantee for sure. Because these are very proven methods. I am telling you, this is a very scientific methods I am sharing with you, and this is a very practical methods. These are not some, and this is not taught in any MBA colleges, not in MBA college. Even you are applying 2 years of, I have also done MBA, but I is not taught these things. This is a very practical, right? So this is market analysis again. Market analysis is the feedback, customers, brand, how the actually market is actually their own market is good out, like their name is like bad, or there are some fraud people as I told you, and competitors. These are some hard data research, right? That's it. ठीक है, ये ओके, पण आतापर्यंत समजलं ना? ठीक आहे, काय अडचण इतर थांबूया आपण, काय अडचण समजलं आहे? समजते तुला? समजत नाही चेहरा ठीक आहे, असं नाही, मी थोडंसं सांगतो कशामध्ये. ठीक आहे, हे तुम्हाला हार्ड वाटेल, बट या एजला तुम्हाला खूप महत्त्वाचं आहे. या एजला तुम्हाला ही माहिती मिळते म्हणजे खूप मिळेल, कारण हे असलं नॉलेज मिळालं मला खूप वर्ष लागलं. मला आता एक 8-10 वर्षापूर्वी हे नॉलेज मिळालं असतं. म्हणजे माझ्या वयाचे 40 वर्ष, तुम्ही 25-20 मध्ये असेल, 22 मध्ये असेल, तर तुम्हाला हाफ एजला एवढं चांगलं नॉलेज मी देतो. कारण हे माझ्याकडे होतं म्हणून मी तुम्हाला सांगतो. हे डेटा तुम्हाला कोणी शिकवणार नाही. हे मी कुठून घेतलेलं माहिती आहे? माझे कोर्सेस आहेत, म्हणजे पूर्ण काय म्हणतो पैसे देऊन पेड कोर्सेस आहेत. मी तुम्हाला तसे पण ते रिसोर्सेस सांगणार आहे. चांगले रिसोर्स तुम्ही जर फॉलो केला, मी तुम्हाला काही कोर्सेसचे मी लिंक्स देतो. तुम्ही त्यांना जरी फॉलो केलं, त्यांची इव्हन फ्री सोर्सेस म्हणजे फ्री व्हिडिओज जरी बघितला त्यांचे, तर माझ्याकडे एक सावंत कपूर नावाचे हे आहेत, कोच आहेत. त्यांचं जर तुम्ही बघितलं तर तुमच्यामध्ये एवढं क्लॅरिटी येईल आणि तुम्ही एकदम डिफरंट व्हाल. तुम्हाला या मैं तो दुनिया से अलग हूँ, मी तुम्हाला गॅरंटी सांगतो, खरंच सांगतो. कारण तुम्ही असे स्किल शिकाल आणि तुमची थॉट प्रोसेस एवढी क्लिअर राहील, अरे यार मुझे हे आणि तुम्ही म्हणाल की यार बाकीच्या लोकांना काही माहिती नाही, मी एकदम आउटस्टँडिंग आणि रिअल सांगतो. तर तसे की तुम्ही फॉलो करा त्या गोष्टी. खूप चांगले रिसोर्सेस आहेत आणि दे आर प्रूव्हन, कारण बिकॉज दे आर प्रोफेशनल पीपल. सावंत कपूर ही प्रोफेशनल तो ह्याचा कोच आहे, तुमचा करिअर कोच आहे सावंत कपूर. म्हणजे तो काही हे नाही, फिल्म इंडस्ट्रीतलं नाही ना, कपूर म्हणून म्हटल्यावर तुम्हाला वाटेल नाही, वाटतं आपल्याला कपूर म्हणजे करिअर कपूर नाही, तर तसं काही नाही आहे. तर तो करिअर कोच आहे आणि तो US मध्ये अगदी 35व्या वर्षी तो CEO झाला होता. तर US मध्ये 35व्या वर्षी CEO झाला. तर ही हॅज सम लाईक टेरिफिक त्याची हे आहे, म्हणजे डायरेक्ट मला मी सांगतो सगळ्या गोष्टी कशा करायला पाहिजे आणि तुम्ही प्रमोशन कसे करायला पाहिजे, ही जी क्लॅरिटी सगळी आहे ना, ती त्यांचीच क्लॅरिटी. बऱ्यापैकी क्लॅरिटी तुम्हाला मिळाली ना, म्हणजे हे तुम्हाला कुठल्याही पुस्तकात सुद्धा तुम्हाला MBAच्या MBA केलं कोणी म्हणजे. सो हे आहे, कारण असं खूप नॉलेज आहे माझ्याकडे, मी तुम्हाला हळूहळू शेअर करेन. सो काही गोष्टी डीप आहेत, पण कधीच ओके. थांबायचं नाही, मग काय करायचं? थांबायचं, ओके ठीक आहे. तर आता जस्ट थांबूया, 9:30 वाजले. तर